Actually, you know what? Push it up just a little bit more. All right, good. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ahshamiah. All right, back out here again. You know, another day to preach the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But first, I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. All right, double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom, shalom to the elect, man, woman, and child, the hopeful elect, and you brothers and you sisters that are out there following Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua with the best of your ability. Okay. Okay. Came down here late. But hey, late is nothing to the Lord, man. We all in the Lord's time. So hey, I'm gonna bring out some scriptures real quick. And the main topic that I wanted to bring out, we only got what? I believe what? Where's my calendar at? If I can't even find my calendar. Sorry, fuck this. But basically, we got like 2 to 3 weeks before the election, man. And let's just say this, no matter who gets in office, something's gonna pop off, man. Something big and drastic is gonna change these people's everyday life, man. And as you can see, now there's a park behind me, but as you can see, these people, they live in peace and safety mode, man. All right, they're going for a walk, jogging their dog, riding their bike, on a cell phone, drinking their coffee, going to the coffee shop. Matter of fact, just going home or going to work, either way. But that peace and safety is gonna be our destruction, man. It's gonna. What's that saying? The day of the Lord. I remember my brothers once said this. A day of the Lord is gonna catch everybody off guard, and man, it's gonna be like, man, when the day of the Lord happens, everybody's gonna be caught off guard while they got their dick in their head, man. Okay. I don't know if you brothers ever go in the alleyway and take a little bathroom break. You watch and make sure nobody behind you or nothing. Cause anybody could pop up behind you, man. All right, call with your dick in your hand, man. But that's how it's gonna be in the time to come, man. And excuse me for that analogy. I was trying to think of an analogy, a good one right now, but it's all good. But what I'm trying to say is that, man, the day of the Lord is gonna catch everybody off guard, man. Men, women, and children. All right. And you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, are Israelites, man. So I'm gonna grab some scriptures real quick. It's 1 Corinthians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come up upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So peace and safety is gonna be upon them, man. It's like a peace and safety. There's sudden destruction coming upon them. All right, look at peace and safety, man. After what I believe 2 years ago, Joe Biden said, hey, the COVID, C-19. I said the word, but you know what I mean. The epidemic is over, basically. Everybody can go back to work. Everybody can go back to school. Everybody can go back to their regular lives, man. And ever since that, man, everybody's been peace and safety mode. Simultaneously, prophecies popping off while everybody's going to get their Starbucks coffee, or get their newspaper, or watch an NFL game. Simultaneously, while people are living their American life, war is happening, man. Okay, death, destruction, plagues are happening, man. There's gonna be more pestilence and plagues that are stronger than the C-19, man. They are more stronger than Ebola. They are more stronger than H1Z1, man. But in these people's eyes, they don't see that. They always find a way. Oh, we can make a vaccine or a vaccination or a cure. But what the Lord about to bring is not gonna be no vaccination or cure, man. Hey, a lot of people are gonna die in the year 2025. I don't want to die, man. I gotta find that article. I should have brought it. I wish this phone was online, but it's an offline phone, so it doesn't have any reception. So I only use this for like the Bible app. But it says by 2025, people are going to die in biblical rates, man. In huge proportions, biblical proportions. A lot of people are going to die in 2025, man. By famine, death, and destruction, man. So everybody's in peace and safety mode. Everybody, getting their favorite coffee, you know what I'm saying, going to work or getting off of work, driving home, all right, going for a walk, going for a jog, going for a run, you know what I'm saying, go get some breakfast. But hey, sudden destruction's gonna hit them, man. You know, Shalom. That's how big this is about to happen, man. And we out here telling you Israelites, you you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans, and those that look like the other nations, man, but your lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, by your father's side. Hey, if you're a speckled bird Israelite, and just a regular Israelite, we're out here for you, man. No matter if you look like an Edomite or look like a Moabite, an Ammonite, no, whatever, man. If you're an Israelite by the lineage of your father, hey, man, we're out here for you. We're out here for you. We're trying to bring you to this thing, not thing, but like to this protection, this divine protection. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's one thing. This ain't for the mass majority of Israelites, man. This ain't for the large population of Israelites. No, man. So guess what? Only one third of the elect is going to be saved, man. The 1/3 is going to be saved, man. A small remnant of Israelites are going to be saved. So this is Zechariah. (13:8). This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd part shall be left therein. So the 2 parts are the 2/3. That's 66.6 of Israelites on this planet, man. The mass majority of Israelites, so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans, and many other Israelites that are scattered throughout the nations are going to be wiped out by Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushai. But it says what? The 3rd part shall be left therein. So that 3rd part is going to be the elect, the small remnant, the 144,000, and the elect women and children and men. Okay, the elect women, children, and men. So that's a very, very small remnant of Israelites, and that's 33.3% of Israelites that's going to be saved, man. So hey, we only out here for that small remnant. We're not out here for the large proportion, because the Lord ain't dealing with the large multitude. He's not dealing with the large proportion of people, the large majority of people, the billions. No, man, he's only dealing with the small minorities, man. How are we are the minority if we're the majority, man? See, this man Esau, he shifted the cards around so much that he believed in his own lies, man. He actually believes he's the majority of the planet. He's the main people on the planet. No, man, it's the opposite. All right? There's more colored people on this planet than there are people that are lighter skin complexion. This is Shalom to all those that are tuning in. All right, Paul Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushai, man. All right, so I'm gonna grab something else. Oh, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. Is Civil War, man. Civil War is gonna change. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I don't know where that guy went, but down the street, right next to that street light, there was a guy with the great make America great again flag. He had a little cowboy hat. He was a Trump supporter, man. Okay? And no matter what, man, whoever gets in office, Civil War is going to commence, man. Civil War is going to pop off, man. They didn't make this movie. They didn't make the movie Civil War for no reason. That's predictive programming. You're predicting something that's about to happen by making it into a film or entertainment or some form of cinematic piece, man. That's what the Simpsons have been doing it for years, man. The Simpsons have been prophesying certain plans and goals that the elite's been doing, they've been trying to, bring out for years, man. You see that photo of Bart Simpson got the comic book with the 9/11 builders on it, 9 cent. It says $9.11. That shows you that they're predictive programming, and that I believe that episode came out in 1999, man. But that shows you that these elites, they're planning to wipe out and deceive the large majority of people, man. What it says on the Georgia Guidestones, man, 500 million. They want population. I believe at least like 500 million, man. But wait a minute, there's 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion people on the planet, but they want 500 million people in this so-called New World Order, man. But this ain't the elite's plan. This is truly Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahushai's planet, man. Okay? The Lord wiped out billions of people back in Noah's days, man. But this time he's going to use He's gonna use the elites to do that. You know what I'm saying? And them ICBM missiles. And Jacob Trouble. So hey man, it's basically, man, layers of destruction that's coming, man. Layers of destruction. This is Egyptian against Egyptian. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brethren, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what's about to happen right now. No matter who gets in office, Kamala or Trump, hey, civil war is about to pop off, man. Hey, the shit about to hit the fan. And you Americans are not ready, man. Y'all done. Y'all worrying about TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Now knowing that there's somebody piling up, supplying ammunition, guns, weapons. Right? To use y'all as living targets, man. Like I said, they didn't make these movies, the movie Civil War, for no reason, man. And you know it's crazy when you watch the movie Civil War, all right, them soldiers, it was one part in the movie there were soldiers that looked like regular day civilians, man. When they had that Judite, he was behind the pillar, and they was, you know, giving him cover while they was shooting at them those military soldiers up in that building, man. That was a dope scene. All right, that was what's the word I'm looking for? Anticipating a scene, man, because you don't know if he gonna run back to the group or he gonna get shot, man. But they was keep on telling him, like, man, you know, keep running, because he was so shocked. He was hiding behind the pillar. He was so shocked that he couldn't move, man. And that's what a lot of people are gonna be, man. It's gonna be so much fear that people can't even move. How you doing, bro? Okay. All right. And that's the thing too, man. Hey, Esau, Jake, these 2/3 niggas, man, they're not gonna walk away like everything's calm, cool, and collected, man. They're not gonna walk into the sunset having a happily ever after. No, man, that shit ain't that. Listen, man, what's coming is gonna shock the fucking world, man. That's the truth. So it's gonna be Egyptian against Egyptian, man. And where's modern day Egypt? America, man. Now there's a little Egypt. That's somewhere. That's East Africa. Northeast Africa. But we're not talking about that Egypt. The modern day Egypt, which means bondage. The modern day Egypt is America, man. Because this is where they enslaved the Israelites. This is where all the 12 tribes are at, man. And this is where prophecy of great destruction is going to come here, man. So hey, Egyptian against Egyptian. You got Republicans versus Democrats, all right? Leftists versus conservatives, liberals versus conservatives, whatever they call it, man. Conservatives, there we go, conservatives. Which you know, growing up, I never understand a liberal and a conservative. They always beefing, but hey, who gives a fuck, man? At the end of the day, man, America's gonna be destroyed, man, by ICBM missiles. And your jobs, your office, your jobs, your careers are gonna let all you people go, man. Because the economy's gonna crash as well. Shalom Akim, Shalom Akim. All right, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakah Kadash, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta watch that movie Civil War, man. All right, with that chick that played in Spider-Man, I forgot her fucking name. Christian, her first name is Christian something. But hey, she was like a photographer for some news, for some form of reporter company. Okay? And she was her and her group was going all throughout the country, seeing different things that happen in that's happening in the Civil War that's happening in 2024, man. All right? And I'm telling you, man, a Civil War in modern day times, fuck the muskets and the cannons, and they be like, fire, you gotta shoot and they gotta reload every 5 minutes, man. That's the first Civil War, man. Hey, cities are gonna get fucking nuked, man, bombed, man. All right, hey, cities, homes are gonna get bombed. And we watched that movie, man. They went to the group that Christian, I forgot her fucking name, man, but her real name is Christian something. But basically, the photographer girl and her group, they went to this town where everything was normal. And she asked I think one of her co-workers asked the people in that town, like, hey man, don't y'all know it's a civil war going on? And oh yeah, the cashier girl, she said, oh yeah, we know that, but we just want to be calm, cool, and collected. We just want to, want everybody to be safe. And no, man, every part of America is going to be chaotic, man. There's not going to be one certain parts that's going to be, living off good, while another part of America is going to be hell on earth. No, man, all parts throughout America is going to be hell on earth, man. Everybody's going to feel this fire. Everybody's going to get this global chaotic ass whooping, man, from Yahweh Ahshamiah was shot. Egyptian against Egyptian, man. Okay? It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? You see Edomites against Edomites, man. And man, Edomites against Edomites, that's the last global conflict between Edomites versus Edomites was World War II, man. Was World War II. That's when Edomites was getting dirty. Everybody watch Saving Private Ryan, man. All right, 1942 D-Day. Jumping off them boats, man. Getting fucking blown up by them Nazis, man. Them Germans. And let me say this, man. Them Germans, man. Them Teamanites, even though they're Edomites, man, but I give them respect how they make them weapons, man. Germans knew how to make some good ass weaponry, some machinery. They were ahead of, they was almost ahead of the Americans, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Ahshamiah was shot, everything was according to prophecy. So the Lord made the allied countries like America, Great Britain, and many of these allied countries to win World War II, man, because it was all according to prophecy. But I give respect, give some some honor to them Germans, because they was making some crazy advanced weapons during World War II, man. But now that we're in 2024, how you doing, sister? Now we're in 2024. All right, things about to go left. This park that you see behind me, all right, is about to be a battleground, man. Okay, these cities that you see people walking up down the street, all right, going to work, coming from work, about to go home, all right, on the bus, taking an Uber, you know what I'm saying, at the hotel, in their office, wherever. Hey, things about to change, man. Things about to literally change in the blink of an eye, man. Any day, Jacob's trouble could happen, bro. Any day, Jacob's trouble could happen. And I'm not saying this to sound like I'm a tough guy or nothing, but no. Like this is literally life and death, man. All right? You could be at work. You could be on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the shower. You could be waking up from a nap. All right, finish your Netflix show and all that. But hey, in a blink of an eye, things change, man. Now the world is ending. But the world is ending for Esau, but it's only beginning for Jacob, man. All right, this is New Jerusalem, Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Right, because them Temanites, like, the brother Shapar brought up, man. Them so-called Germans in World War II, man, they were very advanced in making weapons and certain machinery in World War II, man. They were almost the head of America and certain European countries. And man, when you watch the English, I want to give y'all brothers a little assignment. Man, when you was growing up in American schools and American educational system, they portrayed Hitler like he's a bad guy, which he was. He is an Edomite. All right, he is an Edomite. He did some crazy shit. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but if you listen, the English translation of Adolf Hitler. Hey, what you learn from history class and social studies and English class of World War II and what Adolf Hitler did, hey, these Americans were actually the true villains, man. Because Adolf Hitler, he was for his people, and he's a legitimate cousin of the Rothschild family. Because how do you think that Germany and certain parts of Europe had advanced weaponry and tanks and armies, man? Because of them Rothschilds, man, them bankers. All right, you had to pay a lot of money to get them big, huge German armies, man, from Poland to Amsterdam to all the Nazis' jurisdiction, man. That's how they had a vast army. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, when you was growing up in American school, American educational system, all right, they made Adolf Hitler, that wasn't his real name. It was Adolf Schuckelberger. Okay, like I said, he was the legitimate Rothschild, a legitimate cousin of the Rothschild family. When you watch the English translation of Adolf Hitler, he was technically the good guy if you think about it. If you think about it, he was the good guy because he was only for Germany. Or he was called, what's it called, fascism or socialism. Basically, he was patriotic for Germany. All right, Germans with the Germans, Americans with the Americans. All right, the French with the French. That's what he was all about. And he told these other these countries, like, listen, I didn't bomb certain parts of Europe. I didn't do that. Yeah, I watched the whole translation, man. The English translation is, man, it blew me away. Like, man, this hey, he wasn't actually the villain, man. He was actually standing up for what he believed in, man. But they portrayed America and Britain and these Edomite countries, these Babylonian-like countries, as the good guys, man. But they were the opposite. They were the bad guys. But either way, let me say this. The winner is the one who controls history. All right? The winner is the one who controls history, man. Whoever wins the war, whoever wins the conquest or any parts of history, they control the aspect of history, man. Okay? So, hey, this is all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's the saying. It says, the quote says, history is controlled by the winner, man. So, hey, I'm gonna grab some scriptures. But Teman, all right, them Edomites, them Germans, they lost their wisdom, man. They lost their spark, their creativity, their advancement, their uprightness, man. Okay? Watch that movie Oppenheimer. Those were Temanites. Oppenheimer was a Temanite. The destroyer of worlds, man. Okay? What's the other, them Germans, Heinz and what's his name? I think his name is Dobbles or Gobbles. Hey, those were Temanites, man. All right, Hitler's right-hand mans, man. Those were Temanites. But they have lost their wisdom. All right, Esau Edom is going down, man. This is Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And that's what these people are doing, man. Kind of funding both sides of the war. These big, huge, elite families, man, they make a lot of money in war than they make in a year, man. But that's what these people are going to do. They're going to look after their idols. They're going to search out for their idols and certain, witchcraft and astrologies to see what happens in the future. There we go, Joseph Gobbles. There we go, the water. Okay. Hey, these elites, they're done, man. Okay, these regular Joe Schmo Edomites, all right, these so-called letter J people, the Jews. Hey, man, they're done, man. They're done because those are not the real people. You Amalekites, man, y'all are the so-called J people, man. The people of Israel are Amalekites, man. That's one thing they don't know that. Well, they do know that, but only the higher elite Edomites know that they're Amalek. But these average Joe Smo, small hat, curly sideburn, letter J people, man, they don't know that they're the Amalekites, man. But that's why we're out here. We're gonna let everybody know what nation they're from. Even if you're an Israelite or Edomite, a Temanite, okay, a Hamite, hey, whatever, man. So, hey, the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, man. Hey, the spirit of this place is gone, man. The spirit of Babylon is done. You still putting your trust in this place, man. You're on a losing team, man. If America was a casino, you're putting all your chips in America, man, you better kiss them chips goodbye, man, because that's what's happening. Majority of people are putting their chips on Trump or Harris or a Democrat Party or Republican Party. And these people using your favorite celebrities like Eminem and Megan Thee Stallion and what's her name, Amber Rose, that slut bitch whore, man. All right, they using fucking what's his name, Hulk Hogan. All right, your favorite celebrities that you grew up liking, they're using these people as to distract you, man. Okay, they're using these people as to distract you from what's really happening, man. That we're at the brink of World War III. That Jacob's trouble is about to happen any minute, man. That's what's happening. World War III is coming. Hey, World War III is closer than you think, and that's the scary part. To the, not for us, but for these people, man, because we understand the prophecies, man. We understand what's going on, but the majority of people, they don't understand what's going on, and they don't care. They're willfully ignorant. They're willfully ignorant. So well, guess what? They're gonna die in their ignorance, man. Your own ignorance is gonna get you fucking killed, man. And the Lord's not dealing with the majority of people. All right. The Lord's not dealing with these so-called East Indians. The Lord's not dealing with these so-called Africans. The Lord's not dealing with these so-called Caucasians. He's definitely not dealing with the 2/3 of so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans.
It's so true, though.
Brother said, America is a casino. The house always wins. Khan. Rigged the game against us, but the Lord gave the victory. Right, Khan, huh? Or the Lord's going to give us the victory, man. How about Ahshamiah is going to give us the victory to overcome this place, man. So I'm going to grab something else. Yeah, the spirit of this place is done, man. Okay, this is, I could bring this out. It's Isaiah 24 and 7. It's Isaiah 24 and 7. Spit it in God's face and grabs. I am God. Yo, you bugged out, bro. Get the fuck off my page, nigga. Actually, matter of fact, we won't ban this nigga. I thought he was just a person that was watching, but hey, that's a fucking bug out, man. Don't ever claim yourself I am God, man. Don't ever claim yourself as being the Most High, man. Yeah, we are the Most High's prophets, but other than that, we don't claim to be the higher power, man, because we're just worms, man. Jacob is thou worm. The Lord literally called us worms, man. This is Isaiah 24. 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languish, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So right, it says what? The new wine mourneth, and the vine languish, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. So everything that you like to do in the society, go to a bar, all right, your favorite football game, or your favorite video game, your favorite TV show, all that, but man, all that lost mirth, man. All that lost the flavor, the creativity. And all these movies and shows and NFL games that are coming out are now trash, man. They are garbage, man. All your celebrities that you grew up watching and liking, they're not in their prime no more, man. They're all old. They look like old rags, man. Dried as fuck. But that shows you that the mirth of this place is finished. I'm gonna grab your scripture 1 minute. The water, brother Shapar, I'm gonna grab your scripture in a minute. I just want to grab this real quick. This is it says, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They should not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So right back in the day, people, you know, if you grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, and people would get dressed, go to a club, go to a party, you know, drink the best drink, you know, party like it's 1999. But them days are over, man. Now people just drink it just to pass the time, man. Hey, alcoholism is at the highest rate. People drinking like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I just want to drink this last drop of tequila or Jack Daniels. That's how people are now, man. They just want any form of pleasure, something that can numb their sensitivity to reality, man. Yeah, Bron. Yeah, exactly, y'all. Hey, hey, LeBron's still in the fucking league, man. This nigga's close to 50. Nigga retired, man. Even Michael Jordan retired at I believe in his 40s, right? But that shows you that they trying to keep this circus running, man. They trying to keep the circus, the clowns, the bear on a treadmill, the elephant on the big huge balloon ball. They trying to keep all the mirth and the magic tricks of Babylon keep going, man. But people are tired of the magic tricks and the mirth of this place, man. And it's boring. That shows you that America is done, man. And you Edomites, you small hats, man, y'all finished too, man.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
So I'm out here for the so-called blacks, Latino Americans.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are true Israelites. So
Where
you
does it say that in the Bible?
It says in the scriptures.
Where?
Where? All right. Did you know that the so-called blacks and Latino Americans were enslaved in Egypt? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's all right, it's all right. It's Deuteronomy 28. Actually, I'm going to grab Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The word holy means separate. Okay? And the Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face.
You're reading it in English. Read it in the original language.
What?
You read it in the original language.
Yeah, this is. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You said the original language. The Lashon Kadash, right?
What?
The Lashon Kadash, exactly. The Lashon Kadash, right? That's the original Hebrew.
What is that?
The Paleo Hebrew. That's what they call the Assyrian, the Babylonian.
Lashon Kodesh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Lashon Kadash. Lashon Kadash.
I've never heard that pronunciation. But yeah, Lashon Kodesh means holy language. Yeah.
Right. So basically, that's what they were spoken at that time.
In the ancient Israel, yeah.
Yeah, ancient Israel.
Hebrew.
Right. So what you say is in Yiddish, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It's the same thing you said. You just said it with an American accent.
Okay. All right. So the Lashon Kadash was basically what they spoke in ancient Israel.
Yes.
So this is what they said in Hebrew. It says in English.
Well, say it in Hebrew. If you're an Israelite, say it in Hebrew.
What about you say it? You claim yourself to be an Israelite, right? You claim yourself to be, yourself to be the people of God, right?
Well, we're all people of God, but I'm a Jew.
That's some bullshit. Listen, man, you're going to slavery, bro. That's it. At the end of the day, man.
Well, show me when the Torah where it says I'm going to go
Listen,
to slavery.
all right.
Well, actually, you never even proved how you are.
All right.
You said
so, all right, I'm
going
to break it down to you. Okay. So, it says, thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Who is the only people, not just black people, who is the only people that are dominant in everything that they do?
Europeans.
Europeans?
Yeah.
So who's the fastest runner? Who's the best in sports?
You mean in sports then?
Not just sports, not in physicality.
Oh, okay.
But music, food, cooking, so-called blacks, Latino, Native
Music,
American.
food, and cooking, that's all subjective.
Every fucking thing they do, man. You a small head, man. I can sense in your spirit, bro. You a small head. You're an Amalekite, bro.
No.
Yes, you are. You can say,
The Amalekites don't exist anymore.
Oh, they don't?
It says in the Talmud that they were destroyed.
Okay. Hey, brothers, grab that scripture. Grab that scripture. All people are, there's no end for all people. Excellent. Grab it.
Just show me. Where you said only black people, Native Americans, or so-called. So-called black people, Native Americans, Hispanics are the only Israelites. Tell me where it says that.
Because you know why? Yes. Because that's a curse. It's a curse, according to Deuteronomy, that you'll be called a proverb upon all nations.
But how does that apply only to black and Hispanic and Native Americans?
Because who's the only people that are enslaved, man?
Black people were enslaved.
In what? In the Holocaust?
No, when the Roman Empire took over ancient
Israel. In 70 AD, right? And the Roman Jerusalem persecution, right? And they had to fled to Africa. Why did so-called
My family's from Morocco. We fled to Africa. We're from Africa. We are Jews.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. All right, if you're a so-called Jew, where's the other 12 tribes at?
There's 2 tribes that exist currently. Well, technically 3.
Where's Zebulon?
The tribe
where's Gad? Where's Reuben?
Where's Issachar? They were lost.
We're lost?
It says, though, in the Talmud that at the end of times, they will reappear and they'll join the Jewish nation.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. You're a small head, bro.
You can insult me, but you're not proving your point.
All right.
You're just insulting
me.
me.
Now, let me say this. You asked me, prove it that the so-called black and Native Americans are the true people.
Sure.
Okay? Now.
I haven't insulted you once. I'm not trying to be an insult to you. I'm just trying to understand your point.
You're right. Because you had this like that look like you. They're scattered.
You also say, for example, I know the Black Hebrew Israelite ideology very well. You say you're only an Israelite if your father is an Israelite. My father is from Latin America. Does that make me an Israelite?
Latin America?
Yeah, Argentina. Does that make me an Israelite?
Hey man, it's by the Spirit. Not just only by your bloodline, it's by the Spirit as well. Because Romans 8:16, we are the children of
Oh,
God.
you're talking about the Christian Bible. That's
not in the Christian Bible. That's the King James.
Romans is the Christian Bible.
Everything is in the Bible. What you talking about, Christian?
The Torah?
The word. All right, bro.
Well, you're talking about the New Testament.
This is all right. Let me break it down to you. This is Deuteronomy 28:37.
Okay.
Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. So the word proverb is basically like this. Somebody calls you a racial term, a name.
That's not what proverb is.
A proverb? So being
Proverb
called a
is the
nigger.
same.
So being called a nigger, a coon, a spick, a savage, so-called Native American, they were called savages. Hispanics, wetbacks. They were the only people that are called by proverbs. Not just the only.
Well, proverb does not mean an insult. A proverb is a saying.
It says a byword, bro.
What is a
byword? Someone that's called you by a false name, a bad word, a racial term,
My
bro.
people were called that too. We're still called that.
What's your people, bro?
I'm a Jew.
A Jew? All right, like I said, if you're a so-called...
You even just insulted
Hold
me.
on, no, bro. Well, let me
They call me
bring
Pike,
it.
they call me this.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying,
that's the same
so
thing.
hold on. Let me bring it to you. If you're a so-called Jew, if you're a Jew, an Israelite, where's the other 12 tribes at?
So right now, according to...
But you claim that they be lost. But how can
9 of the tribes are. 3 of the tribes are still here. The Levites, which are the modern-day Kohens and Levites.
No, that's not. Okay, you're right. They're the priests, yeah.
That's the Hebrew word for priest is Kohen.
Okay.
And the Judahites and the Benjamites are mixed in together, and they're what are the rest of the modern-day Jews. A small percent of what are modern-day Jews
Here's
are
my
Levites
thing.
or
All right, here's my
and the
thing.
rest are Judahites and Benjamites.
If you're a so-called Jew, that says Judah and Ephraim shall be together to my 2 olive branches. Ephraim, where's Ephraim at?
Ephraim is the rest of the, Ephraim and the
Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali,
they're dispersed
Issachar.
among the world.
They're the
They were
so-called
lost and
Hispanics.
put into exile.
In a sense, yeah, they are scattered throughout the world, but predominantly they're the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. So-called.
Okay.
Because, it says Ephraim.
I'm not doubting that they could be scattered among Africans and African Americans.
You're right.
But how is there proof that they're the only ones that are?
How is the proof that they're only just the
You're saying you can only be if you are from descendants of African Americans.
Right. This is numbers.
Like, I'm not doubting. I have
you
no
know
idea
what?
who is
You know
and
what?
isn't a Jew. I have no
I'll
idea.
take
There's
it
no
back.
way.
I'll take it back. You could be an Israelite. You could be. I don't know, because here's the thing. We're scattered throughout all nations. We even look, like I said, you have Israelites that look like you. That have that white look, or have that Asian look, that have that Hawaiian look.
Let's get rid of me then. Let's assume, like, you see another Jewish person walking on the
Right.
street. Would you assume he's not Jewish just because he doesn't
That's
look
why
like
we have to tell by the Spirit.
But then how do you tell? How do you, by your opinion?
This is Romans 8.
Well, that's the Christian Bible.
We dealing with the New Testament and the Old Testament.
Jews don't accept the New Testament. Jesus was not the Messiah.
So let me say this: if you watch a movie, you only watch the half of it, not the beginning. You only watch the middle and the end.
I watched the movie, and I don't read the movie that came out 2,000 years later.
Come on, bro.
That came out
so,
like 2,000
so all right, here's
years
my
later.
thing. Where's the Apocrypha then?
Apocrypha?
Yes,
Those are books that were not included in the Old
bro.
New
This is
Testament.
Romans 8:16.
The Apocrypha are things that were
it
not
says the
included.
Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of
you
God.
can quote Harry Potter to me. It's the same as this.
All right.
This is.
But all right,
No
through
disrespect
the
to you,
Spirit,
but
all right,
if you
but
want to
through the
argue about
Spirit,
the
you're
text of
Amalekite.
Scripture.
You're Amalekite because you have Israelites that look like you. That's what I'm saying.
But then why am I an Amalekite? How?
Because
I
it's
don't
by the
accept
Spirit.
Jesus?
You by the Spirit. Hey man,
Then how-
listen.
who
You
are
don't
you to
have
tell?
to stop. You
Who are
don't have
you
to
to
stop. You can keep on going, bro.
You're insulting.
All right,
You call me names just
listen.
walking by.
Listen, this
You're the
is
one
one.
who's gotta
This
answer
is
for
one.
your
All right,
words.
hold on. This is one scripture that proves that where the Israelites are.
In the Jewish Bible.
Not this Jewish Bible. This is the KJV, bro.
Oh, it's a translation, but it is in the Old
Let
Testament.
me use an analogy. Let me use an analogy. If you was looking for a place, right, you look for a label. You want to go to McDonald's, you go to Golden Arches. If you go to Wendy's, you see the redhead girl with the braids. Wendy's.
Why are we talking about Wendy's?
What I'm saying is that if you want to look for a people, you have to go by what the scripture says.
Sure. What does the scripture say?
Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And they shall ye be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. The word Egypt means bond.
No, it doesn't.
So what does it mean?
Well, are you talking about the word in Hebrew? Like,
yeah, the word Hebrew Egypt means bondage, but the true
the
name,
word
the true,
Mitzrayim means like restraint.
yeah, exactly, Matazari, yeah,
Mitzrayim.
Mizraim, exactly. So that's what I was trying to. But the word Egypt just means bondage. It's like, damn, I'm working hard as fuck. I feel like that's that old saying. Man, I feel like a slave in Egypt. That's just an old saying. But it says you shall be bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Wait a minute, we just came out of Egypt. Why do we have to go back to Egypt and ships?
Wait, what do you mean, who came out?
Like if we're like Israelites, if we walking down the desert and Moses said, "Hey man, we gotta go back to Egypt," but in ships, wait a minute, we can just walk back. But this new Egypt, this new bondage, you're gonna be sold in ships. That's why you have the transatlantic slave trade. That's why they spoke.
Africans were not the only ones that were traded on ships per se.
We're not African.
Or people who are descended from Africa.
We're not. We're not from Africa.
Then I'll use your terminology and say Israelites.
Israelites, exactly.
I'll use your terminology for the sake of it.
Okay.
Israelites were not the only people that were traded on ships as slaves.
All right, you're right. But
you're definitely the most recent and definitely the most traumatic.
But here's my thing. No other nation has went through what the nation of Israel has went through.
Well, what are those things? And we'll go list by list.
The Persian Empire, the Grecian Empire, the Roman Empire, the Egyptian Empire, and the Babylonian Empire. Yeah. When you read Jeremiah told, Isaiah and Jeremiah told the house of Judah, hey man, y'all better get y'all shit together because them Babylonians will come and kick our asses. Yeah. Them Assyrians will kick our asses. Yeah. And what do? They still partying, drinking, doing whatever they want to do.
They weren't listening.
They weren't listening. So guess what? They got punished. Yeah. You can see on the walls, you see Hebrew slaves on the wall, you know.
I know, you go to Italy, you can see they're commemorating that they took the Jews into slavery.
Exactly. When you see Rome, or wherever, Morocco, the Islamic slave trade, that was in Morocco.
They took Jews as slaves too. They took us as slaves too. My family, they don't even have records of my family. They don't even know who's who.
Okay. So that's a sign that you're in Israel, because we don't have, like, genealogy doesn't exist amongst Israelites, because they were in captivity. So that's number one. I'll give you that point. That's number one. Number two, the curses.
But I'm not African American.
Listen, I'm not saying. Hold on, let me say this. Not all Israelites gonna have that African, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American look. It says in Jeremiah 12:9. I'm gonna bring it up for you. It's Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about her are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So let me say this: a speckled bird comes in what? Many colors. Israelites come in many colors. And your complexion, and my complexion, darker and light.
There are Jews of every complexion, shape, size.
Exactly. So, hey man, you don't have to have that Native American, Black, or Hispanic look, because we're scattered. Israel's scattered.
All over the world. Most Jews don't even know they're Jews.
Exactly. So we go. That's why we go by the Spirit. And by the lineage of your father. But
according to the Judaism, it goes by your mother.
Which is going off. It's going off because who's carrying the seed?
The mother.
No, your father.
I mean, the father can walk around as much as he wants. The baby's never going to come out of his schmeckle. It's not,
What's your name? I'm just asking a question. What's your name?
Isaiah.
All right, that's
Ahshamiah.
Okay. Isaiah, if you fucked 100 women,
I would never do that.
Come on, bro.
No.
If you slept with multiple women, I'm just hypothetically speaking. All those children are yours. Why is that? Because the lineage of the father, according to Numbers 1 and 18. This is Numbers 1 and 18.
Yes, but according to the oral Torah, the Talmud, it goes through the mother. Because when we were taken as slaves, we were raped so much, we didn't know who was a Jew, so it had to be going by.
All right, this is Numbers 1 and 18. And this is Old Testament.
So wait, I have a question. You're saying it goes by the father. As you know, with the transatlantic slave trade, a lot of people were bought here as slaves.
Right.
They were owned by people. Unfortunately, many women were raped by their white slave masters.
And I'm going to bring that up.
So would those people not be Israelites?
No, they wouldn't.
But how do you know, for example,
that's why we go by the Spirit.
So then you're saying it doesn't matter by the father. It's purely the Spirit.
No, you're not listening. Every man on this planet comes from a nation. There's 18 nations in this Bible. 18 nations that descended from Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Mm-hmm. The Israelites are what? Descendant of Shem. By the father's lineage, they're descended from basically no one. Everybody's descended from Adam, no matter who you are. What I'm saying is that let's just say if a so-called black woman slept with a white man, that's Edomite, and they had a child, that child is the Edomite, even if they look black. So that's why I'm trying to bring it out to you. It's the lineage of your father. I'm going to bring it out. Let me bring this out.
That's for tribal lineage.
Oh, no, let me bring this out. This is Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their poles. This is
That
about
was
the
to
house.
decide what tribe you were.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it doesn't decide your soul. Your soul and your tribe.
But it's by the spirit. Because the Israelites are very spiritual people. We're so scattered that, like you said it yourself, that you have Jews don't even know that they're Jewish. Like so for a Jew, I'm just gonna say Jew because it's just pertaining to. So
Well, Jew just refers to people from the tribe of Judah.
Jew, right.
I'm not from the tribe of Judah.
Okay. I'll give you that. So that's why we go to what? Romans 8 and 16. All right. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, Yahweh. Okay. The Spirit. Like I said, man.
Wait, what was the word you said before?
What?
You said the Spirit of God and you said something.
Yahweh. You know that word Yahweh? But
we don't say that.
Yeah, that's the pig like Jehovah. See, what people don't understand that the Bible is a coded name. It's a
According
coded
to
book.
Judaism, we're not supposed to say the word. It's too holy to say unless we're in the holy temple.
So wait, you can't say the Most High's name?
That word that you said, first off, no one is. So have you ever read the original Hebrew of the spelling of that word?
Oh, no, you know what I'm
Or
saying?
the Paleo Hebrew?
Oh, wait, the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which means he exists.
No, that means I am that I am.
Right. That's what means he exists.
According to the Torah, we're not supposed to say it until you read the Old Testament, whatever you want to say. It's only said one day a year on the Day of Atonement by the high priest of the temple.
All right.
It's a word. You're not. I mean, you can say it. I don't know if you practice Judaism.
Oh, so this is what you said like, growing up. Like this is what I experienced. Like I can't.
No, in Judaism, we're not supposed to say it, and I've never said it in my life. It's too holy to say in a place like this. There could be, there could be animal excrement on the ground. Who knows what's happening here? It's not a holy place to say that.
Oh, so like.
That's according to my religion.
Okay, I understand. Like if you said, damn, let's just say, damn, oh my God, you stepped the dog. You can't say like, oh my God, because
you're taking God's name
in vain, right?
But there's different arguments among scholars where does it count if it's any word that refers to God or if it's just the Hebrew word? Okay. Most opinions among Jews or you call them Edomites or whatever, I don't know, is that you can't.
I'm gonna bring up your question that you brought up earlier. If someone that's mingled amongst Israel, that's their father is from another nation, basically what you was trying to say. I'm gonna bring it up to you. So this is Matthew, because I just remember your question. That's all. This is Matthew. You ever heard of the word tear?
Tear, like to rip something?
No, like a tear. So one thing about tears, right?
What do you mean, like spell it?
No, like see, the English language is so messed up that you have words that sound the same. Okay, so like hair, chair. So you know what I'm saying? So the tear is basically like a wheat. You have two wheats, like a vegetation, like a dry.
Yeah.
So you have two types of wheat. You have tares and wheat. So here's the thing about and but they don't. I don't know if you know about agriculture, but tare and wheats are so common. They look so identical that they both exactly look the same. That it's hard to tell which one is which. But the thing about tares is that they dwindle among the wheat. Like they wrap themselves around the wheat. So this analogy, we really call Jesus. I don't know what they call what y'all call him in Judaism.
We don't have a name. We don't.
Right. Okay. With the Messiah, I'm gonna say the Messiah. It says, this is Matthew.
We don't accept Jesus.
Okay. Jesus, we don't accept. This is Matthew 13 and 24. And another parable where he put forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which soweth good seed in a field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and it went his way. So the Messiah was using an analogy for the people, for those that understand amongst that great multitude. All right. So he said, hey, the kingdom of heaven is like a good field. You know, you pour down some good seed and make sure, having a good agriculture. But there are an enemy that came by and spread his seed, his tares amongst that wheat. That analogy is breaking down what happened in the transatlantic slave trade. When we was in slavery, you bought it yourself. Everybody watch Roots. The slave masters. Well,
but I know what happened.
Okay, yeah, a book where you read Roots, a book, whatever, about the transatlantic slave trade when they will rape the women, and that child will come out dark chocolate. But
that happens in all slave trades.
Yeah,
all slave women.
But that father would be considered a tear. That child would be considered a tear because it looks like I said earlier, a wheat and a tear look exactly the same, but they're both two different things. That child looks like an Israelite, but that child's lineage go back to that father.
So then it's impossible to go by lineage because you can't tell.
That's why we go by the spirit. Because
then it has nothing to do with.
No, it goes by the father's lineage.
But there's no way of knowing who your father's father is.
Exactly. That's why we go by the spirit.
then
The
how,
genealogy.
so then
the
how do you know
genealogy.
anyone here could be Israel?
That's why we go by the spirit. The spirit itself bear with our spirit that we are the children of God.
But then why are you separating people on like their skin color or their
Because
nationality?
everything is based off the spirit.
But
Everything.
then what does that have to do with the nationality or the skin or
The genealogy is, listen, the genealogy, Israel is enslaved, it's in captivity. And you're hypothetical. The hypothetical sense.
No, right now.
According to
prophecy, we are currently in exile.
So all the genealogy of the Israelites are gone because you have Israelites don't know what tribe they're from. That's why we hypothetically say I claim to be Reuben, but I could be Judah.
Why do you claim to be this tribe?
That's why we go by the spirit.
You do not claim to be the tribe of Reuben?
We're like I said, we don't know what tribe we're from, but we know that we're Israelites by what? By the spirit of Yahweh by Ahshamiah Shai.
But how does that show you? Where does it say in the Torah that you're a Jew by your spirit, not by
This
your
is
lineage?
wrong. I just read it to you.
But the thing, that's the Christian Bible. Again, the Christian Bible was written thousands of years after, and it was made
the KJV.
What book is it? What book is it?
King James.
No, before the book of Matthew, you read?
Yeah,
that's from the Christian Bible.
What Christian Bible are you talking about?
The New Testament, whatever it was.
Yeah, just say the New Testament. I don't know what Christian Bible. You have many translations of Bibles, but the King.
Well, no, the Jewish Bible, which are the 5 books of Moses, that's been around for thousands of years. You can go to the Middle East right now and dig up a 1,000-year-old copy, and I can read it just as if I'm reading a text message from someone.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So
but people are saying like the Christian, the word Christian, it was a byword. Basically, like back then, but like today, if someone called you, I'm just hypothetically speaking, I'm not calling you this, but somebody's like, man, you fucking pussy. That's like basically back then they would call a person Christian like that. That's a fucking.
Why was Christian an insult?
Because people back then, the Romans, they didn't believe in who you English called Jesus Christ.
Well, the word Christian didn't exist back then. The English language didn't exist back then. Back then, they were called, in Hebrew at least,
Christos, which means anointed.
People from Nazareth.
Right. Okay. This says Christian.
Christian. The word Christ comes from the Greek word Christos, which comes from the Hebrew word Mashiach,
right,
which means to be anointed by oil. It means
that's what I just said, anointed.
Yeah, these people follow the Messiah.
Right.
That's not an insult. Why would that be an
insult? That's basically like this. I'm just gonna put it in modern terms. Hippies. You know, back in the 70s, the government hated the hippies because they were like, oh, peace, man, because they was up for that hippie movement. It was basically how back then, when people were following
their Messiah. What did Christians call themselves?
Following. Hey, they call themselves Israelites. Hebrews.
So all Christians call themselves Israelites.
Well, here's my thing. The actual Christians are Israelites. Because they founded the Counter-Nicene.
Oh, so this is like replacement theology. You're saying that like, the modern day, like the real Israelites are the ones that believe in Jesus and the Christians. So this isn't like you saying like, I'm a Jew too. You're saying, no, I'm a Christian and Jews are not Jews, Christians are Jews.
Because the actual Christians were Israelites.
I had no idea.
Hey man, listen, you're Amalekite. You're going to slavery, bro. You're going to slavery. Because this is not for this is
you have a lot of hate in your heart. I know you probably
I don't listen. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day,
God watches you and he sees the hate.
At the end of the day, you're going to captivity.
Why?
Just hey, you Amalekites, man, y'all slick. You Amalekites are super slick, man.
Just call me an Israelite.
You because I'm going by the spirit, man. I said you could be. I didn't say you are. I said you have Israelites that look like
everything that you have in your heart.
That's not his name. That's not his name. The real name of God is Yahweh. God just means power. Listen, man, you're going to slavery. You're going to slavery, bro. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. See? Told you, man. Hey, these Amalekites are slick, man. They slick with that tongue, man. Yeah, he can't be the woman. Because I told you that the lineage of the man goes by the father. The lineage of the man go by the father, man. It's not that hard. I even broke it down to him. That the lineage of the man, Numbers 1:18, by the house of their fathers. Now, he makes some good points. But at the end of the day, man, the spirit wasn't hitting. The spirit wasn't meditating, man. Hey, I claim him as a slave, man. Shalom, Akim. Right. I'm not saying he wasn't Israelite. I say he could be. Because he said it himself, you have Israelites that don't even know that they're Israelites. But through the spirit, he's an Edomite. He's an Edomite. I even knew at first that he was an Edomite. I wasn't trying to give him the benefit of doubt, man. I say you have Israelites that look like you. I say you could be. But through the spirit, you're not, man. Amanda Martez, get the fuck off my live, man. But Shapar, man, I wasn't trying to say I wasn't like saying that it said, does that clown speak Hebrew? What tribe is he from? Yeah, he claimed to be, he claimed himself to be Levi or something. At the end of the day, man, these Amalekites, man, they're done. And he said replacement theology. What this, the word theology means study of God, man, study of power. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So, hey, man. Hey, you so-called white people, man. You Amalekites, you so-called Jewish people. All y'all going to captivity, man. If your lineage don't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through the 12 tribes and by the Spirit, hey, man, then you're an Israelite. And not just by the Spirit, but also the genealogy of your father, man. If you don't go about it, hey, man, Israelites are going through the curses as we speak. And he said it himself. I told him, like, oh, you Amalekites, y'all slip with that tongue, man. This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Okay? All right, their mouth is smooth as butter, man. But in their heart is war, man. It's destruction. And Shalak Mashapayim his ass, man. Now he brought some good points that I basically just said. We basically said the same thing. But hey, he's a goddamn devil, man. And he ain't no fucking Israelite, man. I was definitely not giving him the benefit of doubt. I say he could be, but through the spirit he wasn't. God told him, like, hey, you have Israelites that look exactly like you. That's why I brought up Speckled Bird, man. Because you have Israelites that grew up in that Judaism, that grew up, that's wearing a small hat, you know, the twisted sideburns. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, man. But their lineage go back to, hey, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. By their father's side. But he said, hey, we don't go by the father, we go by the mother, which is complete bullshit. And I told him, like, listen. I said, that dude Isaiah, I said, listen, if you slept 100 women, hypothetically, slept with 100 women and they gave birth to your child, all those children are yours, man. They came out of your nuts, your seed. They're your testicles, man. But that hey, man, that's an Amalekite, because hey, these Amalekites, man, they make your fucking bubble, they make your blood boil, man. How you doing? So this is and even if they listen, that's what I said earlier, man. This ain't for the majority of people, man. This ain't for the large multitude of people. I wasn't saying like, fuck you, nigga, hey, man. I wasn't saying none of that, man. And I tell them, like, hey, at the end of the day, it doesn't give a what I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you're going to slavery. Okay? Yo, now in this, the Lord got war with these niggas for generation to generation, man. Oh, man. The Lord gave me a reminder why I want to put these niggas in captivity, man. This is this is Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord, Yahweh, will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Okay? And that's another thing. He can't even understand. I said, hey, man, that's not his name. The Lord Yahweh, the Lord God, God is not his name. It's the word God just means power, man. Just go back to Allah, Allahayim. And the word Allah, that fucking Islamic God that you fucking Philadelphia niggas like to worship and bow down to a fucking rug and got that burnt mark on your fucking forehead, that God doesn't even exist, man. That God go back to Ishmael. But you goddamn Israelites want to worship some dumbass pagan God, man. That's the Amalekite. Because Amalek knows how to make your fucking skin boil, man. He knows how to get underneath your skin, man. But I kept my composure calm, cool, man. At the end, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little hectic, like, man, you're a fucking Amalekite. But you know, I had to touch the spirit, because I could have been wrong. I wasn't trying to give him the benefit of doubt. All right, I wasn't trying to go by the carnal look. I was trying to go by the spirit. But as we was having the conversation, slowly, the Lord was reminding me, like, man, this man is a fucking Amalekite, bro. He ain't no fucking Israelite foreign. He wasn't no speckled bird. Brother Shapar, Mawam, all right, Shalom Akim. And I even brought Romans 8:16 out like 4 times, man. The spirit itself this is the brother Mawam, the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. That's how we go. I told him by the spirit, because everything is spiritual, man. That's how you can tell who's an Israelite, who's not an Israelite, by their spirit. We're the salt of the earth, man. And I wasn't saying like, I literally told him, what people are not just good at physicality, but cooking, cleaning, and cooking and everything, man. This nigga literally thought I'm talking about literally sports and cooking. No, man, I'm talking about everything that they fucking do, man. That's what I was trying to tell them. Like, oh, everything that Israelites do, they have a magical touch, a golden touch, man. Everything they touch turns to gold, man. They got the King Midas touch, man. You Amalekites ain't dominating sports. You Amalekites ain't dominating television. You Amalekites ain't dominating entertainment. Y'all control every fucking thing, man. You damn sure not the real people, man. You so-called Jewish people are not the real fucking people, man. Y'all claim y'all to be the chosen people of God, man. Y'all the synagogue of fucking Satan, man. For he said, it says, this is Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man. So the Lord has war with these group of people that are the vilest people on the planet. You have many tribes of Edomites, but the vilest of all Edomites is the Amalekites, man. And those are the head tribe of Edomites. That dude that came up, that's an Amalekite, man. Because like I said, I wasn't, like, I'm saying this again. I was trying to give him the benefit of doubt. Like, oh, man, you an Israelite. Nah, man. I say you have Israelites that look like you. That look exactly, that has your skin complexion. I say you could be. I say you could be because, hey, the apparel of a man is tricky. The Lord is dealing with the inside man. That's why we said by the spirit. Not the carnal, not the outside shell, the inside of the man, man. But like I said, them Amalekites are really slick, man. Their mouth is as smooth as butter, man. They got that olive oil, that olive oil tongue, man. You know, you pour olive oil on the frying pan, man. That shit came out smooth, man. So he has, so Amalek does have a way to get through Jake, man. But through the spirit of the Lord, man. Hey, man, a righteous man seeth all things, man. This is Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Right, the rod of his inheritance, man. This nigga literally said replace theology. I'm like, what? He doesn't even know what replace theology is. It's means study of God, man. The word ology means study. That's why you have the word biology, the study of life. The word bio means life. Okay? All right, neurology. All right, neuro means the brain. Or ology means study of the brain. So people don't understand the etymology of words. Then you start bringing up the Yiddish and all that other bullshit. Now, he said about something about Judaism, which I kind of gave him a little, I said, all right, cool. I mean, you believe that in your religion, but we don't believe that, man. That shows you that they're not the real people, because the lineage don't go by the mother, it's go by the father, man. This is Numbers 1 and 18. Because, yo, these niggas are really dumb. He said, where does it say in the Bible that it says Black, Hispanic, Native Americans? Motherfucker's not going to say that in there, man. That's why we go to the curses, man. You literally think it says African American or Seminole Indian in Genesis? No, man. It says Judah, Gad, Reuben, Issachar, Naphtali. This is Numbers 1 and 18. And they assemble, it says, assemble all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names from 20 years old upward by their polls. So it says by the house of their fathers, man. If you want to, hey, an Israelite, if an Israelite is by the house of their fathers. You can only be an Israelite by the lineage of a man that is an Israelite man. It's not that hard. But here's the thing, in this world, they like to say the Christian Bible, the theological Bible. Listen, man, this is the KJV, man. King James, man. And what you're saying is basically saying, oh, God is alive, man. That's what I'm not bringing this out. I didn't make this shit up. Hey, the words of the Lord are true, man. Brother Shapar, hey, Brother Shapar, I want to read that, what you were saying, man. That devil ain't no J. Even if he's not the elect. Hey, I was trying to stay in between, man. I wasn't trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I knew that he was a fucking Amalekite. But like I said, I want to check myself because I didn't want to go by carnality. I want to go by the Spirit. And by the Spirit shows you that he was definitely not an Israelite, man. Someone grab up something else. Hey, can y'all grab that scripture? The word of the Lord is true. If y'all can grab that scripture, the word of the Lord is true, KJV. The word of the Lord. If y'all can find that scripture, the word of the Lord is true. In the KJV. Psalms. It's something different, but I can go with this one. It was something different than this one. It says the word is true from the beginning. So what the scriptures have been, everything in this book is true, man. But the pride of these people, man, they don't see that. So guess what? They're gonna die in their ignorance and their pride, man. Okay? It says thy word is true from the beginning. Okay? It says, and every one of thy righteous judgments endureth forever. Revelation 21 and 5, and he shall sit upon a throne and said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. So these words are true, man. These words are true, man. That shows you, man, come on, man, there's a living God, man. And the living God is going to slave his fucking people, man. His people going to be in chains, man. How about Shem Yahushai by Shemar Kadash? I want that nigga in chains, man. Because, hey, them Edomites in the kingdom, man, they going to be like brute beasts in the kingdom, man. Hey, I remember the brother Gabar, I don't want to screw up his words. I want to paraphrase what he said. The brother Gabar from Rochester, GMS Solemn Assembly, he said, man, in the kingdom, I pray that in the kingdom, man, that the Edomites that we see on this side, that are able to walk and talk, they're a little upright. I pray that we see them again in the kingdom, man. And I want that nigga in the kingdom, man. As a slave, man. I'm gonna have that nigga in the footstool, man. And if he move, I'm gonna have that nigga in the footstool. I'm gonna have him as a fucking footstool. And that nigga move, his head gonna be chopped the fuck off, man. Claim himself to be the real Jews, man. Come on, man. I even tell him, where's the other 12 tribes at, man? Actually, where are the other 12 tribes? Where's the northern kingdom at? Because it says Ephraim and Judah shall be joined together, man. And I even tell you, he couldn't understand it. That's the thing. You could tell a heathen. You could tell. Listen, you could tell a person that is a heathen because they can't understand this book. Now you have 2/3 Israelites that can understand this, but they have a spirit, a zeal, but not according to knowledge. This is Ezekiel 37. This is Ezekiel 37 and 19. Say unto them, thus saith the Lord, all right, Yahweh, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribe of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, and even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick. And they shall be called, it says, and they shall be one in my hand. Their stick is the 12 tribes chart. Now, I don't write the Zah. I pray that I get my own 12 tribes chart. But hey, when you go around, even when you go to IUIC or IUSBK, even though they bugging out, they going off, they doing their own thing. But brother, definitely among brothers in GMS, they have the 12 tribes chart, man. Even when brothers that are preaching by themselves, they're in GMS when they in their own camp, they have the 12 tribes chart. That has Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the West Indies, Haitians, the Levi, the so-called Haitians. All right, Gad, the North American Indians. All right, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. All right, the Reubenites, Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. And that he said that nigga from Argentina. That's another thing. Argentina and Chile are the tribes of Naphtali. But there's one thing he doesn't understand about history. He doesn't understand about Project Paperclip. That majority of Temanites, that's the spirit. I was just talking about Teman earlier. But a majority of Edomites went to Argentina and Chile after World War II. A lot of them Nazi scientists and a lot of them German scientists, a lot of them the Polish or Danish scientists fled to Argentina and Chile. Chile. All right. He's not descendant of those indigenous people of Argentina. Because the majority of Argentinians are terrorists, man. That's why I brought that out earlier, that you have something called a tear and a wheat. That a tear and a wheat look exactly the same. But here's the thing, the tares, they're not wheat, man. They look exactly the same, but they're completely different. And I told him, like, where's the 9 tribes at? Where's Ephraim? Where's Issachar? Where's Manasseh? Where's Reuben? Where's Gad? Where's the northern kingdom at? It says Judah and Ephraim shall be joined together, man. And it says Judah and Ephraim. Actually, I'm gonna grab that real quick. I'm gonna end off here, man. Judah, Ephraim, Israel. Let me see. Judah, Israel. Captive. There we go. Not captivity, captive. Check this out real quick. There we go. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. If he claimed himself to be the so-called Jew, where's Ephraim? That's another thing. They don't know that the so-called Puerto Ricans are Ephraimites. They don't know that the so-called Negroes are from the tribe of Judah. They don't know that the so-called Native Americans are from the tribe of Gad, or the Mexicans, the so-called Issacharites. So y'all people don't understand. Y'all don't understand that y'all been lied to, man. That nigga keep on saying the Christian Bible, the original Christians were Israelites. I just told him that. Oh, well, that's replaced theology. The word theology means study of God. You don't understand the etymology of things, man. Synagogue. that nigga was slick. Well, I'm trying to be as nice as you, man. He said, man, Con, nah. He said, you don't have to call me names. I've been nice to you all the time. I don't give a fuck, man. That's how you fucking tricked our people, being that fucking jolly spirit, man. That's what he was saying. Like, man, I don't know why you keep on calling me names. I've been nice to you all this whole conversation. That's how the fuck you be tricking our spirit, man. Tricking our people, man, by that smooth tongue, man. So what if an Edomite acts nice, man? That's a goddamn fucking devil, man. How you think they got Gad, man? It's an old proverb from Gad, man. You know, if it was a story of a woman, a Gadite woman, a Native American woman, it was a snake that was wounded. And what she did, she took the snake, she gave the snake medicine. The snake was getting, healed up by the medicine that the girl, the Gadite woman gave it to it, gave to the snake. And she was trying to befriend the snake. But eventually the snake bit her. And she told the snake, like, why would you bite me? And the snake said, because I'm a snake, I'm supposed to do that. And that's a proverb of what Gad did, man. This man gave Gad, not just Gad, all the 12 tribes show sympathy and empathy to this fucking devil, man. And this is why the 2/3 of you niggas gonna get wiped off the fucking map. Because y'all showing empathy on the worst nation on the planet. The worst tribe of that worst nation on the planet. And that is Amalek. Synagogue, Satan. This is Revelations 2:9. I know thy works. And that's the thing too. I'm gonna rewatch this video once I'm done, once I end off this live. But he was like confusing me, like, what the fuck is he talking about? He was basically like saying, there was certain parts that he was confusing me. Not because I don't know, it was just like he was twisting his tongue. Like he was just all over the place, man. And I was just trying to go by scripture. Hey, man, you small hats are done, man. You so-called Jews are done, bro. This is Revelation 2:9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them. Of what?
Call me names.
Come on, bro.
Stop.
Have a good day, bro.
No, stop calling people names.
Calling people names? This is what the scriptures say.
Where does it say that I'm a small hat?
A small hat? I know thy word. Hey, that's the spirit. I'm in the script. I'm in the spirit. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Hey, man, you're going to captivity, man. Get ready, bro. You're going to slavery. It says in the scripture. I could bring this out again. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So, hey, you small hats, you Amalekites, have a good day, man. Y'all going to slavery, man. That dude gonna be wrapped up in chains, man. Chains around his neck and whips on his back, man. Hey, stop calling me names. Well, nigga, I've been called names throughout my whole life, man. That shit didn't affect me. So, hey, call Lord Ahshamiah, man. Hey, it was a beautiful lesson, man. Oh, that's a spirit. That's a spirit. Bro, damn. Shapar, you bringing out scriptures. Hey, you bringing out, hey, all you brothers, man, bringing out scriptures, man. But you brought the best one out the last minute, man. I was about to end this joint off, man. But hey, it's Ecclesiasticus 12:13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a snake, a serpent, Shlaki? All right, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent? Or any such as come nigh wild beasts. All right. So who will pity a charmer? Why would you pity a snake, man? As a matter of fact, why would you pity a charmer that's bitten with the serpent, man? He know what he was doing. So I don't have pity with 2/3 niggas that's being around Edomites, man. And that dude right there, that's an Edomite. He said, what's it says in the scriptures that I'm a small hat? Well, I can bring it up right here. I got the receipts. You see, you're a fucking demon. Hide this nigga away. I just put this nigga off my channel, man. Alright, so hey, it's getting late. I hope this video is very edifying. Actually, let me grab one more I'm sorry, Shalaki. I keep on trying to end it off the video, but let me grab one more last one. This Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave unto the house of Israel, the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their land, and the house of Israel shall possess them in a land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So, hey man, these people are oppressors upon my people, man. Okay? That's a fucking Amalekite. I can sense through the spirit that he was getting mad because I called him a fucking small head. But wait a minute. You a so-called Jew, right? You so-called Israelites, right? But it says in Deuteronomy 28 that you be called by a proverb and a byword. So hey man, you heathens are done, man. This is a beautiful day, man. I love this shit, man. I love bringing out here cussing these fucking heathens out, man, because that's the only thing. That's the thing, man. They can't do nothing. What's that scripture? It is 2 Esdras 2:28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee. Say the Lord Yahweh, Ahshamiah was side, man. So, all right, I'm going to end it off here, man. Brothers, man, I just want to say thank you for being on the live lesson, bringing up scriptures and precepts, man. All right. Double honors to elders, apostles, great millstone. Shalom to all you Akim Akwa. First, I want to give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh side, Bahashim Rakad the Dash. All right, shalom to the elect and those that scatter abroad, that are Israelites by their father's lineage and by the spirit, man. All right, shalom to the elect and to your brothers and sisters, man. Shalom.